Hello again, Brandon here. I just completed Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix on Proud Mode with a dance pad. And let me tell you what a doozy this one was. It was probably one of my hardest challenges that I've ever had to do in my entire life. I struggled a lot. I died a lot, well over 140 times. It took over 35 hours. And the entire video, if you want to watch it, it's going to be over on twitch.tv/firebrand717. A link is in the description. I'm not going to be having commentary on this entire video, but I did want to give you a little bit of a intro to kind of let people know what to expect and what the rules are. I did create three very specific rules for this run because I wanted to make sure it was by far the hardest challenge I've ever done. So just to kind of give you an idea, first of all, there were many times when I was tempted to cheat. I will say right now, I did use the controller to make a gummy ship upgrade because I wanted to create a TIE fighter, and because why not? Who doesn't want to make a TIE fighter for their gummy ship? I also used the controller when I got sick and tired of seeing the same scene over and over again because I kept dying, so I would skip the scene. But that basically wraps up the amount of times I really use the controller. I do know right before the third dark side fight, I did open the menu so that I could give Donald and Goofy items for the final Ansem fight. And so, but I'm talking about like Winnie the Pooh and platforming, or Neverland or Hollow Bastion. I was so tempted to just pick up the controller and get through the entire, area where I was trying to platform successfully. And unlike some people, I just don't believe in cutting corners. I don't believe in cheating or trying to make it easier for you. I eventually did something which I consider to be necessary or rather acceptable, but it definitely did not involve picking up the controller. For the most part, anybody could watch this and say, yeah, he definitely did this with an entire dance pad on proud mode. Now, obviously, I can't take credit for this idea. This definitely was started by another YouTuber, Sarah Key. Shout out to her for doing this and for starting this whole thing. I think it's a really big deal, a really good thing to do this for charity, especially for St. Jude's Hospital. That's what they're doing is a really great thing. So shout out to her for starting this and putting this on. I wanted to do it on proud mode because I personally thought I could. I wanted to get in shape, so I figured why not combine these two things. So I just want to say that the three rules that I created for this run were very specific to me personally. Um, Rule number one is I have to play it on the hardest mode. And I'm going to be doing more videos like this in the future. So every single time you see me playing a Kingdom Hearts game with a dance pad, it's always going to be on the hardest mode no matter what. Rule number two is that I can't take the route I usually take. And by that I mean I have to choose, like in Kingdom Hearts 1, I can't choose the dream weapon that I normally choose. So the reason why I do this is because I always choose the shield. The shield I always choose because you get second chance, you get leaf bracer, you get lucky strike, all before level 38. And if you pick the other two weapons, you don't. I chose not to get the shield this time because I personally choose it because it actually makes you tankier, it makes the run easier, and it gives you very, very, very powerful abilities early on. And I think that would have made it easier than if I had chosen something else. I ended up choosing the sword, as you'll see here in a minute, because it would give me the least amount of defense. It would also give me second chance a little bit earlier than the staff, but ultimately it was because Leaf Bracer wouldn't be learned until level 90, and I didn't want to have to be able to. I felt like Leaf Bracer was too broken, and so I made it so that I couldn't get Leaf Bracer. And as for the third rule, I I cannot skip worlds. That includes Winnie the Pooh, that includes Atlantica, that includes Olympus. Anything that can be done has to be done. That also includes the Hades Cup, the Phil Cup, etc. Anything that can be done. So I would also, by extension to rule number three, I would add, even though technically you don't have to beat Hades to lock Olympus, it still counts as beating a world because he's a major villain. So like in Kingdom Hearts 2 when I do this run, although I'm not going to end up doing like the Paradox Cups, like the Goddess of Fate, or the Hades Paradox Cup or whatever, I'm still going to be defeating every single villain through the storyline. So I'll end up fighting Scar and things like that nature. So that's my third rule, is that I cannot skip worlds. It does not matter what order I do them in, but I have to do them at some point before beating the game. I will just say that from retrospect, this went by a lot faster than I thought it was going to. It only took me about 11 days or 30 to compile 35 hours of playing time to get through this. I will say I'm really sad that it's over, but anybody that wants to watch it can just go over and watch it on Twitch. I'm going to make a condensed version just for the sake of time so that anybody can kind of watch it from beginning to end. But I will say it was a very fun run. It was definitely the hardest challenge I've ever had to do, and I'm always excited to do more. If I get enough people that want me to, I am more than happy to fight Kurt Ziza. I'm more than happy to fight the Phantom, Sephiroth, and finally Xemnas in this very same run, which I will make a video of later if enough people request it. So it's something to keep in mind going forward if you like what you see and if you want to add more of it. I'm not going to say anything else after this last part, so I'm just going to end it right when I end it. So like and subscribe if you're interested and you want to see more of this. And I hope to see you again. Thank you so much. Enjoy the video.
Neat things. You're afraid of getting bored, you want to be strong. Your adventure begins at the dead of night. The road won't be easy, but a really rising sun awaits in your journey's end. On the second part, sounds good. Today you will open the door as both far off and very near. Left! Yes! No! First! Greedy! You greedy boy!
I wouldn't mind going to see it.
I'd like to see it too. Along with any other worlds out there. I want to see them all.
You really think you can beat me?
Better luck next time. Okay, don't hold. Better luck next time. Oh, I can't believe I lost.
I win! I win! I win! I win! You really think you can...
I won't go too easy on you next time. For racing, I'm actually not doing something. No! No! Freaking, I don't want it to be called Highwind. No! Fine, I'll just change the name of it when I get the freaking gummy ship. See if I care. No! Wait, I didn't know you could jump over that! This whole my life has been a joke! I didn't know you could jump over that! No! Oh, climb up trees. That's no big deal, man. Well, there goes my elixir. Whatever. Oh.
They'll come at you out of nowhere,
Who are you?
and they'll keep on coming at you, as long as you continue to wield
all
the
the way back
keyblade.
here. Got him! Yes!
No way I can lose.
Thanks. I wanted to kill him.
Come on!
No! Yes! Woo! Got it! Whew, got it. I was so caught off guard by that I died.
Maybe that's why he.
Why isn't dodge roll working? What?
This
Come on. Wow, that was easy. Which sounds hilarious. Apparently, Ariel's your best friend in this fight. Come on. Whew. Okay. Alright, go all the way back to the freaking cavern neck. Wait.
I surrender.
Come on! Come on!
Wind.
mean, Raven's Claw.
Not yet.
This is it!
Yeah. Matt, you see that SWAT from that Maleficent fight? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Hey, you try breaking that sweat.
Take that! Come on!
Keep going.
That's what we call overkill.
Relax. Whoa, 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 whoa. Here's what you do. Let Hercules train the kid. In the next games, I'll take care of them both.
Really? That's so late.
That's supposed to hurt?
No way. I can lose. Behold the power of darkness. It's over.
Heal!
Here it comes.
Take that! Come on!
Open your heart to darkness.
Heal!
Surrender. Here it comes.
Power!
Right kill. Fail me.
First try victory. What? I didn't turn it. Okay, great. My apologies potion just wore off.
Come on! This should help.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, Dad's going with it. Back.
What just happened? I freaked out because I almost fell. I'm not sure I've ever seen you jump screen. Got it! That was just the warm-up. No! No! Got it. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. I was so worried.
Oh, is this the power of fartness part?
Yeah.
Turn to darkness!
This is it! Take that! Come on! Come on!
Oh,
I won! I got it! Attacks deflected 1046. Times defeated at 148. This is a great day.